Hey guys, I'm Spencer Acker and I'm a Texas 4-H STEM ambassador. Today we're going to do an experiment with gummies. For this you'll need sugar, salt, 3 cups of hot water, and some gummies. It works good with gummy bears, but I couldn't find any, but any gummy product will work. Now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create what's called a super saturated solution with the salt and the sugar. Then you'll need something to label each of your jars too. So we'll start here with the sugar. And we'll just keep adding sugar and stirring it in until the sugar no longer is able to dissolve in it. Okay, now we've got the sugar water here. It's pretty saturated now. The way you can tell this is that normally when you put sugar in it, stir it for a while, it'll turn back to clear. But with this one, if you stir it a little bit, see the sugar still stays and it'll all settle at the bottom. That means there's as much sugar as we can put in it. Now we're going to move and do the same thing with the salt. And the sugar took me 6 tablespoons there. It could take you way more, it could take you way less. It just depends on how much water you have in there. It's really important just to make sure that you stir until all the sugar or salt is dissolved. And once it doesn't happen anymore, that's when you know you're ready to move on to the next step. See the salt here? It's still taking a little bit, but it's dissolving in there. But now, if I scoop it up, you'll notice that there isn't any salt in there. You can notice this. It works a lot better with the sugar because it comes clearer, but the salt is still the same principle. Once you see salt crystals not dissolving anymore, that's when you know it's done. Okay, now this salt solution is super saturated too. Now we get to move on and use our gummies. Now, we're going to put 2 gummies in each of these 3. The one with just plain water, the one with sugar, and the one with salt. Now, what we're going to watch over the next several hours is a process called osmosis. This is when, in biology, when water is able to move across a barrier. These gummies, the water is able to move freely. And so in some, like the water here, the gummy is going to expand because it starts absorbing all that water into the small holes in the gummy. But it's up to you to figure out what's going to happen with the sugar and the salt. You can go ahead and write your predictions on whatever you use in sticky notes to write down what you think is going to happen. But then over the next 12 to even 72 hours, you'll have to watch these, making sure that it's happening over time. But the important part is once we put these in there, do not eat these gummy bears again, especially the ones with the sugar and the salt, because it could make bacteria grow in them, which is very dangerous. Hey guys, we're back. It's been 48 hours, so let's check on what happened. Remember the predictions you made earlier. So first, let's look at the salt here. The first thing we can tell is that salt crystals have grown on the rim of the container. This is because there was so much salt that we put in here. Some of the water evaporated out and took a little bit of salt with it. But now, if we take it out here, and we're using a slotted spoon so the water doesn't drip, we'll compare it against these normal ones. As you can see, they're a good bit bigger. We'll do it with the other one too. Now we're going to move on to the sugar. As I mentioned earlier, don't eat these. They could contain a lot of harmful bacteria. The sugar ones got a lot bigger. Now for the water. And these water ones, as you can see, the surface of them got pretty crackled. But all this happens is because the water inside of here has more water than the inside of the gummies. And that means the water is going to move from inside or from the solution of water to inside the gummy bears to make it so that there's equal concentrations of water on both sides. And this happened more in the pure water than in salt because we put a lot of salt in there, and so the actual concentration of water was less because there was a lot of salt contaminating it. Thanks for watching.